Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about My Desire series guys. I'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be coming up in My Desire series. Let's find out what Pradyunma is up to and also what Kaahvi and Arjun is up to this time around in My Desire series. But before I continue to the video lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. The episode starts with Arjun, Kaahvi, Karan and Mira playing Ludo with Arjun. Karan says, I have defeated that, while Arjun says, I will make 3 of you lose in the game. Kaahvi, Mira and Karan hit Arjun with a pillow. Then Pradyunma comes there and asks the receptionist to tell Arjun's room number, where the boy is staying. He gives him money and then the receptionist tells that room number 102. Mira tells Karan that she is tired and asks him to come and sleep. Karan says, let's go. While Kaahvi asks, where are you both going? Mira says, Karan will sleep with me. Karan then says, yes, I will sleep with new mama today. Mira then tells Arjun and Kaahvi that they are getting to spend time after a lot of troubles. She then says, you both have suffered a lot and have beared so much, and asks them to end the distance. And she says, nobody can refuse that you both love each other a lot, even now. She then says, you have done this for Karan, and asks them to start their new life with today's night. She asks them not to feel shy and express their love and says, you both are Laila and Majnu of today's time, so enjoy the night. Mira goes and then Kaahvi goes to freshen up, while Arjun calls the receptionist and asks to send flowers and candles. Kaahvi then comes back to the room and sees the flower petals on the bed and the candles. She then asks all this. Then Arjun says, this is surprise for you. Kaahvi says, I am very happy and I like this surprise, and asks why this was needed. Arjun says today is the night of our new start and says we have beared so much and got the chance to fulfill our chahitin. So we will leave our chahitin and I want to feel every moment of it. Kaahvi smiles while Arjun holds her and moves his finger on her hair. He then kisses on her eyes while his song plays in the background. Arjun then asks Kaahvi to say what he wants to hear. Then Kaahvi asks what. Then Arjun asks her not to stop herself and say it. Kaahvi then says, truth is that I couldn't live without you. My life, breath, chahitan was incomplete with you. She then says, when I am with you, I feel complete. Truth is that I love you, partner for life. She hugs him and they get closer. In the other hand, Pradyunma comes to Mira and Karan's room and makes Karan unconscious. He thinks now I can take him from there. He then takes Karan and thinks to seek revenge from Kaahvi. He thinks I will kill Karan for Neelam's death. He then leaves while Mira wakes up in the morning and thinks, where did Karan go? She checks in the bathroom but he is not there. She then wonders where is he and thinks to check in Arjun and Kaahvi's room. Mira knocks on Arjun and Kaahvi's door and they are sleeping but wakes up. Then Arjun says, who came very early in the morning? Kaahvi says Karan might have come. Then Arjun opens the door. Mira asks if Karan came inside and gets in the room. She says Karan was not in my room. Then Arjun says I will go and check. Mira blames herself but Kaahvi says it is not your mistake. Then Arjun comes back and tells that Karan is not in the hotel. He says someone came in this hotel and was inquiring about our hotel and in fact bribed the manager to know about our room numbers. Mira then says who can be the person? Arjun then says I feel that. Then Kaahvi says Pradyunma. Pradyunma is driving the car and thinks everyone might have woken up and is looking for Karan. He calls Kaahvi and then Kaahvi asks him not to touch Karan and says he is a child. Pradyunma then says you are smart but you have done a mistake and tells that Karan will be punished for Neelam's death. Kaahvi tells him that Neelam is not dead, she had kept the dummy in the car. Pradyunma says you are lying. Then Kaahvi says I wanted to teach you a lesson, that's how it feels when something happens with your dear ones. She sent her Nilam's photo and asked him to check the date and time, and asked if we had blasted Nilam, then we would have taken her photo. Pradyunma thinks, what game is she playing with me? And then he says her to bring Nilam to him, and says first Nilam should be sent to him. He then asks them not to call the police and ends the call, and is happy that Nilam is alive. Kaahvi then says, I will go to the police and get him arrested, but Arjun says we can't go to the police. If he comes to know, then he can harm Karan. We will handle all this situation, and says Karan is important for us. He says we shall go and talk to Nilam and shall make her understand the situation. While Pradyunma brings Karan to the basement and ties him to the chair. Karan wakes up and shouts, Mama, Dad, new Mama. Pradyunma then says yes and asks him to stop shouting. In the other hand, Kaahvi asks Nilam to sit. Then Nilam asks why you have tied my hands and asks, how dare you kidnap me? She says if Pradyunma comes to know, then he will kill you all. Kaahvi asks her to be quiet. Pradyunma also calls Kaahvi. While Nilam says, Pradyunma, baby. Mickey keeps his hand on her mouth. But then Kaahvi says you heard your wife's voice and asks her to tell where is her son. Pradyunma asks her to bring Nilam to his house, and if she does any trick, then he will blast Karan. He asks her to bring Nilam to his house and drop her outside the house. He says just as Nilam gets inside, I will tell you about your son's location. Nilam laughs and asks them to do as Pradyunma said and says he will not do fake murder and will do the real murder, and asks Kaahvi to do as her husband has said, while Kaahvi gets worried. They bring Nilam to Pradyunma's house. Then Nilam says, leave me, else Pradyunma will make your life as hell. Kaahvi says, we didn't touch you and that Pradyunma has kidnapped our son. Arjun then says, your husband didn't know that we are behaving well with you and with respect, and your husband wanted to kill our son. He is a devil. Nilam says nothing against my husband, and then she asks them to call her husband. Kaahvi calls Pradyunma and says Nilam is with her. Pradyunma sees them outside in the CCTV live and asks her to send Nilam. Mira says we shall not send her alone. Kaahvi then says we don't have any option. She says we are ready to send Nilam and ask him to send Karan. Pradyunma says no and says first I will see my Nilam if she is safe and secure. Then only I will talk about Karan. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode. At first, you can see the joyous beginning of Mira, Kaahvi, Arjun, and Karan enjoying themselves. But now, ending with Pradyunma's new plot. So guys, what do you have to say about the episode? What do you have to say about the drama? Please drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Please don't forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.